Hello everyone and welcome to another Headstone video. Today I'm gonna show you guys this design for a copper farm, and the motivation behind this design was I was playing on a server with my friend here Caster NX13, and he started complaining about the zombies holding eggs in caves because there was a bug in 1.17 where the chicken jockeys uh, would lay eggs and the zombies would hold the eggs and never despawn, and when you go caving there is a arm of zombie holding eggs, right? So that gave me an idea to make this copper farm here. As you can probably notice, all the zombies are holding helping flash, right? And they go through this contraption here to become drones. And yeah, this contraption I got from Nambon's NC video, also on copper farms, right? And yeah, when they turned into drones, they fall down here, except I guess the zombie villager. And yeah, we kill the zombies. And yeah, right now I'm sending the items to a white wall here to counter with the carpet mod that I'm using here. So I can show you guys the counter here. And yeah, I tick warped it to run for a long time, so we ran for 145 minutes, and we are getting about 513 copper ingots per hour, right? But usually what would happen is we would have a double chest here, and here we have a filter for hopping flash that gets dropped in this water stream here and goes all the way down to this water stream here. And what this water stream does is it will distribute the hopping flash in some hoppers here, right? And all these hoppers here point to some droppers, and this is simply a dropper with a pressure plate on top. And yeah, as you can see here, the zombies have to step on the pressure plate to pass here. So if there is already an item on top of the pressure plate and the zombie steps, nothing will happen, right? But yeah, if the zombie gets the item as we saw, the next zombie that comes here will activate the pressure plate and drop another hopping flash for some of the next zombies maybe grab, right? And yeah, the whole idea of this farm is to despawn the mobs as fast as possible. So that's why we have cats and wolves here. And we have these carpets here to stop spawning spiders. So yeah, we use the cats and wolves here to make the creepers and skeletons drop down here, right, or on the other side. And yes, sometimes, very rarely, a creeper or a skeleton try to pathfind here, and they will end up down there, but they also despawn, as you saw, because if I activate the spawn sphere here using mini hug mod, you'll see that they despawn pretty quickly here, right? And the same thing happens for the zombies. I guess I need a little bit more height here on the glass that some zombies are getting on top of the glass. I guess it's because they are coming with momentum and dropping here, right? But yeah, we need to fix it, I guess, putting more glass here. But yeah, and yeah, also we do get some witches, and I don't know if there is a way to attract witches, maybe with villagers, I'm not sure. But they are so hard to spawn that we just wait for them to despawn, because they are very far away from the player. So yeah, as you saw, eventually they will despawn, right? So we deal with them by not dealing with them. And yeah, but yeah, as you see, the creepers, skeletons, and zombies that don't hold the item, they despawn pretty much really fast, right? And yeah, we do have a lot of spawning spaces, so the mob cap is pretty much all the time on full capacity, right? And yeah, what happens with the zombies that grab items, if they are not on top of the glass, they will end up in this soul sand elevator, and they will get all the way up there uh, in the drawn conversion chamber, right? And they will draw and convert to draws, and then the player will kill them. And yeah, like I said, the hot and flash drops here, and full cycle, right? So yeah, that's the idea. I do have one thing to say that I did another version of this with only this in this part of the spawning platforms. So this one, and that one were not in the design. But instead of sending the zombies all the way down here to the spawn, I would send them still inside the sphere here, which means we would get the zombies that are holding items, but we also would get the other normal zombies. And the mob cap still gets full all the time because the zombies that are not holding items count for the mob cap, right? And we would get about 413 items, so it's 413 copper ingots, right? So it's 100 copper ingots less than this design, right? So this design is pretty much 25% more efficient, right? It does give you a little bit more work to build because you have to build more platforms, get more wolves and cats, right? So yeah, as you can see, we do have a lot of entities here because we have 72 dogs and 72 cats, and we also have these items here. So yeah, this does create a little bit of lag, not gonna lie here, right? Uh, but if you build it in a place that you don't have other redstone stuff, other lag stuff, it's not that much lag, right? Yeah, but it should be fine. My computer is not the best one, as you guys can note here, and it is still runs here with 28 MSPT, right? And yeah, the FPS lag is because I still don't have a sodium for 1.17. But yeah, as we can see here, we get a whole bunch of draw, and yeah, we we get about like I said, 500, and yeah, now it's better. I guess it starts to get better. I don't know, but yeah, it's about 510, 515 items or copper ingots per hour, right? Yeah, and down here I have a few important things to say. First, these blocks here that we use just to give a block for the creepers and skeletons to pathfind, it needs to be a solid block. I was trying to use slabs here and it didn't work. The creepers or skeletons don't pathfind to these blocks. And yeah, of course you need to make them spawn proof, so using carpets or buttons, something like that, right? And here on the spawning chambers, you will notice that we use the top half slabs here, right? And then we have another layer just to spawn proof here. And that's because if you have a slab in this layer here in the bottom, a zombie will get stuck in the carpet here because he's too tall to pass between this level here in the carpet, and he's too dumb to realize that he can go over here. He will just be stuck here forever or until he despawns, right? Another important thing is I recommend building in an ocean like I did here because it's much easier, right? You can build it uh, at a good height here without uh, having to worry about the mobs spawning outside the farm, right? But definitely never build this in a desert because you will get less zombies because of the husk thing and yada yada, right? Yeah, don't be the guy that builds the farm in the wrong biome. Okay, so I have noticed one thing here is that every time I check the counter, it's higher. So I guess this farm starts to heat up and getting better. I don't know why. I confess I have no idea why. But yeah, I guess that's great, right? At the beginning of the video we were at 513, now we are already 531, and I guess if I do another one, might be, yeah, it's increasing slowly, so to infinity and beyond, I don't know. So yeah, it's a good farm to build, I guess. But yeah, increases very slowly, of course, because as you can see, it's have been almost 3 hours already. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove the counter here from carpet mod and place the chest, and I guess you could also place this hopper point in here to be a little bit faster to load the items, right? Yeah, so now we will make a schematic, but I do have to tell something about the schematic, that I'm gonna leave the first layer off because yeah, I made the mistake of building this. Oops, let's see. Yeah, I made the mistake of building this underwater here, so if I do include this, it will include a whole bunch of water in the schematic. So yeah, here where we have the soul sand, you can use these 6. Uh, so yeah, here one block below the soul sand here, you need to place 6 stone brick walls or whatever walls, and some water here to push the zombies to the soul sand column there, right? Okay, so I made a schematic here. So let me show you guys the materials. I'm not gonna do a tutorial. I'm gonna leave a world download and also a download for the schematic. So as you can see here, you're gonna need a whole bunch of slabs, a lot of glass, trapdoors, carpets, blocks, and a few hoppers. But everything else is less than a stack, so it's pretty easy to get, right? Maybe the turtle eggs, if you still don't have a turtle farm, you might be looking for these a little bit. And I guess the most difficult thing to get in this farm is gonna have to be breeding 72 cats and 72 dogs, right? But yeah, other than that, it's just placing a bunch of blocks. Oh, and I guess now that we removed the wall that was instead of this chest here, we can see the filter working here, right? And yeah, we are dispensing this rotten flash that will go in this water stream and refill the hoppers. And yeah, like I said, it's important to fill each dropper individually at the beginning, because as you can see, uh, the system will try to first fill all these hoppers that we have here in the first column, in all the barrels, right? And then it will go for the next hoppers. So yeah, eventually you will fill everything, so that's why it's important in the beginning that you place a lot of hotting flash inside the droppers, right? So yeah, hopefully you have hotting flash from other farms you already have in your world. But if you don't have hotting flash, it doesn't necessarily need to be hotting flash. You can place seeds, whatever. I think you have a lot, I don't know. But yeah, later it will be filled with hotting flash, right? And I guess the hoppers are full. What's going on here? Oh, there's a bunch of. Okay, yeah, maybe we need a better storage system here. Yeah, because I was using carpet, I didn't notice that. Okay, hopefully I fixed it by just brute forcing more items in the chest. So yeah, I guess you will need to make a better storage if you wanna AFK for a long time here. So yeah, I guess I will have to redo the schematic too. Yeah, okay, so he did the schematic, so yeah, I guess we have a few more hoppers now, and remember that you need 6 more stone brick walls, so I guess it's 24 instead of 18. But yeah guys, that's it for the video. Sorry for the long explanation video, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye!